Hello everyone, Matt Slonsek of Triumph Debate here, and today I have a very special video for you. This video has an accompanying article which will be linked in the description down below. The point of today's video is to show the difference between different types of microphones, so you can make the best choice possible for online debate tournaments. We tested the Blue Yeti, a Logitech gaming headset, and a streaming webcam, a Macbook webcam, and an iPhone 11. Overall, our staff was split between the headset and the Blue Yeti. Many of our staff liked the gaming headset as it was easy to set up and use, and it was really loud. Other staff members preferred the options and adaptability offered by the Blue Yeti. Our staff didn't really like any of the webcams and have been advising our students not to use them for any online tournaments. Special thanks to Sophia Dalpra for recording the audio clips. Alright, let's get into it.
U.S. arms sales to Saudi Arabia escalate Yemen conflict, causes U.S. Iran war. COVID-19, we are complicit in the deaths of 250,000 Yemenis because our enmity towards Iran and our bond with Saudi Arabia will help to starve and bomb children. Saudi Arabia is encouraging the U.S. to escalate the hostilities and strike on Iran. The Saudi intervention resulted in Iran gaining influence in the Yemen. Washington weaponry allows the war to drag on indefinitely. Yemen will be a failed state. Saudi Arabia gives American weapons to Al-Qaeda. The Saudi military is dependent on American munition. We are drifting towards a collision with Iran. The U.S. Navy worries about an escalates. U.S. arms sales to Saudi Arabia escalate Yemen conflict, causes U.S. Iran war. COVID-19, we are complicit in the deaths of 250,000 Yemenis because of our enmity towards Iran and our bond with Saudi Arabia will help to starve and bomb children. Saudi Arabia is encouraging the U.S. to escalate hostilities and strike Iran. The Saudi intervention resulted in Iran giving influence in Yemen. The Washington weaponry allowed the war to drag on indefinitely. Yemen will be a failed state. Saudi Arabia gives American weapons to Al-Qaeda. The Saudi military is dependent on American munitions. We are drifting towards a collision with Iran. The U.S. Navy worries about an accident that escalates. U.S. arms sales to Saudi Arabia escalate Yemen conflict, causes U.S. Iran war. COVID-19, we are complicit in the deaths of 250,000 Yemenis because our enmity towards Iran and our bond with Saudi Arabia will help to starve and bomb children. Saudi Arabia is encouraging the U.S. to escalate hostilities and strike on Iran. The Saudi intervention resulted in Iran giving influence in Yemen. Washington weaponry allows the war to drag on indefinitely. Yemen will become a failed state. Saudi Arabia gives American weapons to Al-Qaeda. The Saudi military is depending on American munitions. We are drifting towards a collision with Iran. The Navy worries about an accident that escalates. U.S. arms sales to Saudi Arabia escalate Yemen conflict, causes U.S. Iran war. COVID-19, we are complicit in the deaths of 250,000 Yemenis because of our enmity towards Iran and our bond with Saudi Arabia will help to starve and bomb children. Saudi Arabia is encouraging the U.S. to escalate hostilities and strike on Iran. The Saudi intervention resulted in Iran giving influence in Yemen. Washington weaponry allowed the war to drag on indefinitely. Yemen will become a failed state. Saudi Arabia gives weapons to Al-Qaeda. The Saudi military is dependent on American munition. We are drifting towards collision with Iran. The Navy worries about an accident that escalates. U.S. arms sales to Saudi Arabia escalate Yemen conflict, causes U.S. Iran war. COVID-19, we are complicit in the deaths of 250,000 Yemenis because of our enmity towards Iran and our bond with Saudi Arabia will help to starve and bomb children. Saudi Arabia is encouraging the U.S. to escalate hostilities and strike on Iran. The Saudi intervention resulted in Iran giving influence in Yemen. Washington weaponry allows the war to drag on indefinitely. Yemen will be a failed state. Saudi can give American weapons to Al-Qaeda. The Saudi military is dependent on American munition. We are drifting towards a collision with the U.S. Navy worries